Anti-Flag is one of the hardest working bands in show business. Every time, I contact those guys, they're always on tour. For 20 years, they've been on tour. I saw them play at the Key Club in Los Angeles at some benefit show. And I was just blown away by the unapologetic political ferocity of the show.
Our friends, it's 3 simple words. Sing! Fuck! Police! Brutality!
Not a huge amount of American bands that have such a strong political content in their music. And so that's always drawn me to them.
I grew up on punk music, but and there was a lot of social commentary and political commentary in a lot of those songs by other bands, but they were that was the forefront of their existence.
And I remember sitting in the balcony, and I grew up in Chicago, so I've seen many shows at the Metro, but watching the floor just erupt with just energy and enthusiasm and sing-alongs and thinking holy shit, this band is incredible.
It's kind of an interesting melange of Clash and Discharge. Raw and playing at the very edge of their ability, which I am a huge fan of. It could go tragically wrong at any moment. There's a tension that's there that a lot of my favorite music has that, and they definitely had it.
You've got Pat, who is both sort of personally really on the front lines of political activism, also is a great drummer and sort of the steam engine of the band. And then you have Chris, number 1, who is the strong silent type. His waters run silent, but his waters run deep. And number 2 is, of course, the fiery, leapfrogging punk presence who is barking orders to the youth of the day about the solidarity that they must have at this show and we must take care of each other. And then Justin, who is the heart and soul of the band and wears his feelings on his sleeve and just is a great front man. And those 4 things come together to make for really one of the great punk bands.
Well, yeah, whenever I look back on the history of the band, there are definite consistencies that stand out to me. I mean, whether there was a Republican or Democrat in the White House, or punk rock was in or out of fashion in the mainstream, or, whether there were 5 or 5,000 kids at an Anti-Flag show, we still consistently made music and fought battles that were important to us. And to me, this feels like the only thing I've ever wanted to do with my life. And I'll probably die while I'm doing this. But I'm cool with that.
You gotta die, gotta die, gotta die for your government, die for your country, that shit! Communication!